And welcome back, everybody. Night 2 of the Green Team 2020 Awards Ceremony. Tonight, we're going to unveil our Team Player Award recipients, as well as our Citizen of the Year Award recipients. Last night, if you were with us, you saw us unveil all of our Sales Leader Awards. And once again, a big congratulations to all of those award recipients. It was a fun night. It wasn't nearly as fun as what we normally do, our big celebration, filled with dancing, food, and drink, right? But it was still a good time, and we're making the best of it. So thank you, everybody, for coming back again tonight, part 2. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go through a little bit of a presentation here. We're going to meet a bunch of people, and then we're going to unveil our award winners. So without further ado, all right. So the agenda for tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to meet our broker managers who were really instrumental in helping us determine who the recipients are going to be for the Team Player Awards and the Citizen of the Year Awards. All right. We're also going to meet the team behind the team, not live in person, but we're going to show you photos. We're going to explain who the people are that support all of our agents, because they're deserving of notoriety as well. And then we're going to have a discussion with all of our award recipients to kind of get their take on, how they achieved such good success. All right, so let's just talk about the awards real quick. So the Team Player Award, the recipients of this award are deemed the most reliable, positive, and dependable. Furthermore, they work well with others and have great problem-solving skills. I can say that for sure about the two that are recipients tonight. And the Citizen of the Year Award is recipients who have made outstanding contributions to our local communities. We really mean that. We want that within our organization, and we try hard to always give back to our community because it's the right thing to do, for sure. We're going to meet the team behind the team. Sorry, guys. So the first slide that you're seeing here are 3 very important people to our marketing team: Nicole Wynn, our graphic designer; Melissa Brissett, our marketing consultant; Susan Wynn, our content marketing manager. The next slide you're going to see are our CSAs. These are our certified sales assistant CSA. They support all of the agents. They're basically an on-demand virtual assistant type of thing. And they're very much, awesome people, smart. They get a lot of things done for our agents, tech savvy, so on and so forth. And they deal with a lot of emotions and a lot of agents a lot of the time. So that is not an easy position, but these 2 women do it with grace, and they do a really good job, Brittany and Katie. Here are the office staff, so to speak. We have an agent service manager in each office. So the agent service manager for the Warwick office for the Vernon office is Donna Roberts. And the agent service manager for the Warwick office is Andrea Wynn. Now, Andrea happens to be out on maternity leave. She just gave birth to a beautiful little girl, Harper, who we're all so happy to welcome into this wonderful world. And we're looking to get Andrea back at the end of this month. So that's kind of exciting. And of course, Linda Vanderwert plays a real crucial role with all of the sign installations and takedowns and coordination of everything to do with signage. Linda is an awesome part of our team and does a lot for us, and we're so grateful to her for all of the good work that she does, to all of them. Our broker managers, who you're going to meet live and in person in just a minute: Lucyann Tinnirello from the New York office and Kim Lasalandra from the Jersey office. And we're going to get into HQ staff now as well. Angela Murphy does business development for us, i.e. recruitment. Kevin Manny, he's our go-to inside sales representative. He's doing a great job managing lots and lots of leads for us. And Ryan Fisher is also part of the inside sales team, does a lot of sales management items for me in the background. A lot of things that Green Team sales associates don't even know take place. But it takes all of these people to get everything done. And then here are the real leaders of our organization who, are direct reports to me, and just I couldn't operate without them. Diana Clough is our controller. Laura Chandra is our operations director. And Andrew Clough is the husband of Diana, and Diana is the wife of Andy. And Andy is our marketing director. So these three really make it happen. So let's first, what I want to do is I just want to bring in our broker managers at this point. So Lucyann, welcome. Kim, welcome. Thanks for being here tonight.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So we're going to get into the team player award in just a minute, but I wanted to just, and as everybody can see who's watching this, we haven't unveiled who they are, right? They're hidden behind their cameras and we took their names off the Zoom screen because we're trying to do whatever we can with a little bit of moment of anticipation here. But why don't we go ahead, Kim, and talk about, or actually, Lucyann, I promised we'd start with New York, and I was just shaking it up for Kim, who I know is nervous.
Okay,
So, Lucyann, let's start with you.
go.
Team Player Award. This person who we selected, we're not going to say who the person is just yet.
Nope.
What was it that really compelled us to pick this person?
Well, she has a lot of the attributes. Ugh, talk about Kim being nervous. Hello. In this, and that's why people have picked her and put her name in the hat. And you know what? They nailed it on the head.
Yeah. Okay. So Kim, what about your person who's going to be unveiled in just a moment? What was it about this person that made us select her as the team player?
This person is always somebody that is very reliable and always seems to be around at the right times. If they are not out with clients, they are in here doing a webinar or helping an agent and really have showed a lot of dedication within the office. Yeah.
And I think, the thing that, in my opinion, is special about the Team Player Award is that this is an independent contractor, business where basically everybody's working for themselves on their own business, so on and so forth. So, a lot of times there's not a lot of financial incentives, so to speak, to be helpful around the office and helping other people. And I think that's what makes these people so special is that they're not really concerned about all those other things. They just want to help people. They're there to help and they're happy to help. So of course we want to acknowledge that. All right. So let's continue our presentation and then get into who they are. Okay, so like I said, the first category is the team player. I thought that this was fitting. One of our core values at Green Team, if you ever go into one of our conference rooms, you'll see the core values on the wall. And the third one that you'll see on the bottom is contribute to a winning culture. And elevating those who surround you is on there. And that's, these are words that I chose very long time ago. And I think that that's really important, right? Is to not tear people down, but to raise them up, and help them and make sure that everybody's, in a winning culture. All right. So without further ado, here we are. All right. So congratulations, Tiffany Megna and Kathy Whitty. Let's first just spend a minute on Tiffany Megna's slide here. What we felt above all else was that she's consistently helping other people. She participates in trainings and group events constantly. She has a very positive team attitude. And Kathy Johnson Whitty, she doesn't hesitate to assist other agents with issues. She encourages team gatherings. She was an annual winner of our launch competitions that we had done in the past, and she was always willing to step up and be a team captain and just always showing a positive attitude and helping out. That's just the nature of her as well as Tiffany. So why don't you go ahead and open up your cameras, Kathy and Tiffany, and let's have a little chat with you. Thanks for being here. Tiffany, I see your mic is open, so we'll start with you. How you doing?
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always say when I'm nervous, so I'm going to try to focus on that.
Don't worry about it.
My last month was my official 2-year mark at Green Team. And I came from another office. So my goals for myself were business related only. And I don't want to sound like a bragger, but I did meet my own personal goal and made my President's Club this year.
Yes,
so I was content. So when Lucyann called me with this award, I was kind of freaked out. Like she'll tell you, I cried on the phone because I kind of thought that everybody thought I was like hardcore, intense. And I am, but you have to know me to know that I'm just a passionate person. So whether I'm happy or sad, it's intense all the time. And it's a roller coaster. And that's me in my personal life. And that goes with me to the job. And my clients like that. I tell them on the phone, like, if you don't do hardcore, I'm not your agent. So I looked up all these quotes that I was going to share. And then I'm like, you know what? All my friends know I love quotes. It's a little boring. I'm going to make this about my personal self.
Yeah, good.
So if you don't really know much about me, I had to accept the NFL in my wedding vows. And in my marriage, the other woman is football season. So I am known to be in the office on a Sunday morning with coffee and newspaper by 8 a.m. And I am here, you know, if someone wants to call and go to dinner, I'll stay out until all games are over to go home because it's just too loud. So
My wife is in the same boat with you. Perhaps I should send her over to the office for coffee on Sunday mornings.
send her over.
After church, of course.
Well, you wouldn't believe how many people I've gotten to know by being here all day on Sundays.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So for me, I wanted to relate it to something meaningful to me as a person and kind of like as a spin because I'm a joker. So this weekend we were watching the Super Bowl and, you know, blah, blah, Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Tom Brady. And really I roll my eyes and I really don't care. I pretend to not care because it's way more fun. And I was shocked to learn, you know, 7th Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
And my husband's like, you don't understand. The Buccaneers haven't been there since 2013. I'm like, he's a legend. And my kids just looked at me and like, legend? He's the GOAT. And I just started laughing because I know what GOAT is, stands for greatest of all times. And I just kind of looked at it like, wow, GOAT. Well, guess what? A GOAT can't be a GOAT without a team. Like
That's
he
right.
would be,
That's
he might
right.
be fabulous, but alone.
Did you
he'd be
hear
nothing.
that, New England fans?
He would be nothing without his team. And
I agree
came
wholeheartedly with that.
I came here like not wanting to make friends. Like I'm going to be strictly business. I'm going to make my numbers. I got plenty of friends. I don't need to meet anyone. And now I have, you know, a full squad of friends.
There you go.
They all know who they are. And I enjoy being here sometimes, or a lot of the time, more than at home.
Yeah.
I have lunch with everybody. I encourage everybody to eat together. And for everybody who thought I was so hardcore, if they've gotten to know me, obviously they get me. And for me, you know, it's about all the people out there that make it fun, that make me have the attitude that I have. I didn't know you were going to do the slideshow. I'm actually happy that you did, because I was going to do like an Oscar thing. Like, I'd like to thank Laura for always putting up with my nonsense. Like I was going to actually name each person because there's so many awesome people here that a lot of people don't even know. I've made it a point to know them. They're fabulous people that you don't even realize how much they can help you. There is someone at this office to go to for every possible thing you could think of. From Linda to Laura to Lucyann, who just, you know, tells me she's from Brooklyn because my toughness she instantly got from day one. I've been asked my whole life if I'm from Brooklyn. So I don't feel like I need to go through.
You're
No,
not from Brooklyn.
No, I am.
I guess I just have a hardcore attitude, and Lucyann gets me. So we laugh a lot, we love a lot, we eat together. There's a whole crew of people here that are my team, and I don't feel like I could have done anything without all these awesome people. And I hope I didn't leave people out or hurt anyone's feelings. It's not what it's about. I just feel like without the team, I would be no one. And for me, my personal goal would be to be the GOAT of Green Team. And the only quote that I want to share would be, teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. And that's truly how I feel.
That's a good one. I've never heard that before. Teamwork divides the tasks and multiplies the success.
Yes.
Did you make that up?
No,
Oh,
I tweaked someone else's.
because I too. A little confetti. There we go.
Party time.
Yeah, good, 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 good. All right. So let's swing over to congratulations, Tiffany.
Thank
You
you.
deserve it. You deserve
Thanks.
it for sure. Kathy, let's head over to you. That's a tough act to follow there. You're still muted. I can't hear you just yet. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. No, I have nothing to say after Tiffany. She covered everything. I mean, it really is. The office has a truly positive attitude. And I'm just thrilled that I'm there. You know, after all these different offices that I've been with, there's never been such a sense of camaraderie, of just being a team.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I'm here.
Yeah, well, we're thrilled to have you. And,
Thanks.
you know, I think that there's a lot to be said for the broker managers of our offices, as well as our agent service managers who, you know, I mean, the broker managers will attest that, you know, we really try to create a connection, you know, a human connection. As hard as it is,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And especially now with the pandemic and a lot of people are feeling disconnected.
Mhm.
Right, Lou? We had a spirited debate about this just the other day.
We did.
Yeah. You know, it's just, I guess what I'm trying to say, Kathy, is when we have somebody like yourself that goes above and beyond the call of duty to help to that end, to help people feel connected, we really appreciate that, because it's one of the harder things to do in the real estate business, is to really have that personal connection, especially as our agency is really growing pretty rapidly. You know, that connection gets lost sometimes, you know. So it's the team players that are willing to recognize that, you know, the little extra effort helps. So thank you for that.
Right.
Thank
All
you,
right.
our
And I've
dear
talked to a couple
mother.
of
Thank you.
All right, congratulations,
you.
both ladies.
Congrats.
Let's
Thank you.
go back to our presentation. We have more to give away here. Let's check out what I've got next. So there was Kathy. All right. Geez, this Google slide just doesn't want to work for me tonight. All right, so the second category of tonight is the Citizen of the Year Award. How beautiful a day can be when kindness touches it. I love that quote. I think it's a good one. And it's the truth. I'm going to stop screen share for a second because the last time you didn't hear the music in the video. And I forgot to click share sound. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go. Hopefully the video will roll. Allison Miller. Yeah. Carol. All right. All right. Good stuff. So Carol and Allison, you guys can take off. Well, you can put on your video at this point. Yep. Great. There you are. And
Don't we get to say anything about them?
yeah,
I
I
love her
forgot
hair.
that. I totally blew
Great.
that, didn't I? All right. Well, let's talk about it
Well,
live.
I'm going to talk after them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Lucyann, we'll start with you in New York as we did before. My bad about
Okay.
that. So what was it about
Okay.
Carol that compelled us to select her for Citizen of the Year? Talk about her first.
This woman has a dedicated heart, and that's not easy to find. It takes a special person to be so generous with her time, especially she is a dedicated, she is a loving mother, a dedicated wife, and she's got to fit all the other stuff in that she does, which is unbelievable, and a doting grandma. And I'm happy she's my friend. She came here a little after I came here, but she worked in my office at one time. And I'm very happy to have her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Carol.
Thank you.
So Carol, by all means, speak a few words, but tell us also about the organizations that you support, because there's some good ones, you know, that you've been working with either through the years or you're currently working
Lions
with,
Club.
and so forth.
Well, I'm a driver for Meals on Wheels. I've done that for over 12 years now. And I really enjoy doing that. I like delivering the meals and chatting with the people that receive the meals. During COVID, it's been harder because we're not allowed to give it to them directly. So I miss that. And I think it's also harder on the people that get the meals, but it's good. And I'm on the board of directors of the Lions Club. And the Lions is a fabulous organization. They do so much for the community, and I'm very involved with them for the 5K race, collecting money for Salvation Army. There's a lot of different things that they do.
You know, I haven't played in the Lions golf outing in a few years, but it's one of the best. They have,
That's a lot of fun.
Little necks and shrimp on the turn at the third
Yep.
hole.
Yep. Yeah,
So that's always a good event and a good day.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And you know, my husband and I've always been involved in the community. And when our kids were young, our children were also involved because we made them. And now with the grandkids, when I can involve them, I involve them also, because I think it's very important for the children, the grandchildren, to learn to give back.
Yeah.
I went to ShopRite and she was ringing the bell at Christmas with her granddaughter.
With your granddaughter. Okay.
That was
So
so
those are the
cute.
types of things that you'll just bring them alongside of you while you're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, and it's good for them. you
Yeah,
know?
no, that's great. Absolutely. I fully agree with that. That's great. Yeah.
Volunteering is good for the soul.
Yeah, it is. Well, congratulations, Carol. You certainly deserve it. We're
Thank
thrilled to
you.
have you on board with Green Team and all that. And we just, we feel lucky to have you on board, to call you our teammate, I mean that
Thank
sincerely.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so Allison and Kim, Andy, good job working the spotlights here. This is great. Kim, we're getting you in there. You are. Okay. So congratulations, Allison.
Yeah.
Great. So Kim, let's check in with you first. What was it about Allison? And just so that everybody knows, in each office, there were multiple people that we could have chosen for this award. And it was really a hard decision because there are quite a few people doing great things in their local communities. But these two we felt were a little bit above and beyond what everybody else was doing as far as, volunteerism and whatnot. So Kim, what was it about Allison that compelled us to choose her?
Well, along with being a dedicated mother and wife and a fabulous real estate agent, she spends a lot of time, from what I can see, doing things for the school and the community. Where her goals with the what am I saying here, with the groups that she's involved in, seem to be in the right places, between like raising money for different organizations for scholarships, having dinner theaters for the senior citizens, and just really putting, and I know that's just the tip of the iceberg, and I think there was actually a part that somebody had to stand in, Allison, had to stand in for somebody else because somebody else had left and Allison picked up the pieces.
So tell us a little bit more about it, Allison.
So I am currently the president of the SCA for the Vernon Township High School.
What is the SCA? What is that?
SCA is like a PTA. It's a school and community association. So basically what we do is we raise money to help assist the classrooms for the teachers and the students alike.
That's a lot of work.
I'm saying a lot, just like Tiffany said. It is a lot of work. I was the treasurer for the previous 2 years, and I was the secretary in 2014, 2015. And previous to that, I was just a parent, assistant. Like I would donate food, I would donate my time. However, this past year, we lost a few members. We lost a president and a vice president, and we were struggling to find help. Needless to say, we need one or the other. So I've stepped up into the president role, and my mother stepped into the treasurer role.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been quite a struggle. Basically what we do is we raise a lot of money. 2020 has not been a good year for that. because how we raise money is social events, and we've not raised too much money. Luckily, we squeezed in 3 out of 4 bingo games last year before everything kind of shut down. So we were able to, pull in a good chunk of money there. However, our annual Ladies Night Out, which is run by the executive committee, which is all the schools together, had to cancel. And that's a huge tricky tray event that's run through the,
Yeah.
You probably know it.
Yeah,
We've
we do it
donated
locally here in Warwick too. So I that never registered with me. That's got to be a huge night of.
It's a
of
huge
racing.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
That didn't happen.
actually,
Mm.
our executive team is currently wrapping up planning an online auction in lieu of that this year, because last year we did, although we didn't have the Ladies Night Out, we did award $13,000 in scholarships.
Wow.
We do have seniors this year that also are in need of scholarships, and we don't want to, stop that from happening. So we still need to raise money somehow, and we still have all of the gifts that were donated from local businesses. So we're trying to do an online auction in lieu of that. That will be done this month. And we also have been approved to run a bingo, and we should be able to pull that off by March 5th. Hopefully we could do that. We usually raise between $1,500 and $2,000 per bingo. If we could raise 1,000, we'd be completely happy. But we are limited to the amount of people that are allowed into the high school. So.
All right. Well, that's, it's funny. What's going through my mind as you're sitting here saying is, like, I feel so bad for all these seniors, whether they're in college or in high school, because, man, they got ripped off. They didn't even get to go to school. They're not going through all of these graduation ceremonies. They're not able to play sports in many cases. And now on top of that, the financial situation. So that's tough. That's tough. This is a whole other angle I never even thought about. It's just, this pandemic just keeps getting deeper and deeper,
Yeah. So through our SCA, we also usually run a dinner theater for the Vernon Township senior citizens. This year, that's unlikely. So in lieu of that, we're offering a gift to each and every one of the senior citizens who are a member of the senior center. So all of our SCAs have gathered and collected money to create a gift for them. And we were able to collect, let me just look at my number here. We were able to collect, I think, $3,200 for children in Vernon in need for the holidays through the giving tree.
Amazing.
So that gets divvied out into like Walmart gift cards or what have you. So they actually get to open up a gift for the holidays. So we're still able to collect and do things. We just can't do anything in public and, public gatherings.
Right.
So
Right.
hopefully soon.
Great. Well, I'm inspired. That's really good stuff. I don't know how you get it all done, but it's impressive. And, it's just, to me, I don't know anybody else listening here. This is probably somebody that has a hard time saying no, right? When there's a good cause at hand, and that's great. That's what it's all about, because when life is all said and done, those are the things that are going to matter. Family, volunteerism, charity. Those are the things that really matter. Work is secondary, All right. Well, Kim, you know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
This was not planned, and I mean that sincerely. This is a little bit spontaneity here, but every year we try to get better at what we do, and I think this is a good way for us to get better. I say we give $500 from each office to the organizations of their choosing. So Allison, we're going to write $500 worth of checks to one organization, or as many as you want. Carol, we'll do the same thing for you. So 500 from the New York office, 500 from the Vernon office. How does that sound?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys just let us know where to cut the
Well-deserved.
checks and we'll make it happen. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Good stuff. Thank you for your support in the communities. It means a lot to me personally. And I know it means a lot to everybody around you. So keep up the good work. Okay, so
Congratulations, ladies.
yeah, congratulations. A little bit of housekeeping here before we say our goodbyes to everybody. Tomorrow night is the final of 3 nights of awards, and it all comes down to the Momentum Builder Award, which is awarded to one person, and it's kind of the President's Choice Award, right? Like I individually get to choose who this person's going to be, and I always go deep. I think all year long I'm thinking about who it's going to be, and there's always a great story behind it. So I hope that you'll join us tomorrow night at 5 o'clock for the unveiling of the 2020 Momentum Builder Award. And this is how you can get a hold of us here at Green Team Realty. But more importantly, once again, I just want to thank all of the people that are here tonight. Some of the cameras are still off, but maybe everybody can give one last wave. Congratulations once again to our winners. I'll just rattle them off real quick. I see Kathy Liddy,
Congratulations.
Team Player Award for Vernon, Carol Buchanan, Citizen of the Year for Warwick, Tiffany Megna, Team Player for Warwick, and Allison Miller, Citizen of the Year for a Vernon office. Great job, ladies. Keep up the good work. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.